Over the past 7 years now of being a K-pop fan, one of the biggest questions I couldn't find an answer to, and just thinking about it, was what's the difference between an idol rapper and a real rapper? And I always knew there was a difference. The people who say there's no difference is kind of ignorant to it, but I could never even figure out why the difference is there. What is the difference between an idol rapper and a real rapper? I've heard people tell me that an idol rapper is just bad because they rap to pop music, or because of many other reasons that just don't make sense. But today, I think I figured out the explanation. I kind of just want to share it with you guys and see what you think. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Enjoy this Dead by Daylight gameplay in the background, because that's kind of my thing now, I guess. And come follow me on Twitch, because I'm streaming 4 days a week, and it's a lot of fun. We just hang out and talk K-pop and stuff, and it's twitch.tv/CarKpop. So yeah, let's get into this with my reason for this. So the best way for me to describe this, I guess, is to kind of think about this in a Venn diagram. On one side, you have idol K-pop rappers. Idol rappers who are K-pop rappers, right? That's the one circle you see on the screen right now. The other circle are real rappers. What you typically think of K-hip-hop rappers, for example, they're real rappers, right? And then in the middle, you have this little confusing part of idol rappers, ? Which is basically the ones that we're trying to discuss today, which is the confusing part and the difference and the reason this explanation works. And that is real rappers who are K-pop idols. And I think that's a big piece of this people never think about. They kind of just think it's two separate classes of real rappers over here and idol rappers over here. And I think that there's just this middle part where it blends together of real rappers who are also idol rappers. So here's my definition for what's the difference between an idol rapper and a real rapper, and I think it explains this really well. A real rapper has a passion for rapping. Okay? No matter what race or ethnicity you are, you can be a real rapper if you have a passion for the art of rapping. If you practice this craft as a hobby, you do this in your own time to get better at it, and you put your life's effort and work and your free time into perfecting your craft of rap. Because when you're a K-hip-hop rapper, that's the only way you get big, is because you're just some random person making music because you love making music. You're getting better at rapping because you love rapping, and you do it out of the passion you have for it. Now, idol rappers, the biggest knock on them, and what I hear and people describe the idol rapper as, is just someone who is taught to rap by a company. And while you can describe it like that, I think there's more to it, because you can be taught something and then you go, oh shit, I really like this. I have a passion for it now. You can be taught to rap. Here's what rapping is, said idol, and they go, oh shit, this is fun. I'm kind of good at it. I want to get better at it. And then they develop a passion for it. And that's what the middle ground is. Whether or not they were taught, they're the people that have a passion for rapping, but they're also idols. Think of people like Yoongi from BTS, like RM from BTS, like Zico from Block B, all underground rappers before they became idols. They loved rapping, and then they became idols so they could rap more and be successful. But then you also have rappers that are like Changbin of Stray Kids, Soyeon of Idol. They aren't idol rappers to me. I wholeheartedly don't believe they're idol rappers just because they discovered rapping by joining a company and then was told, hey, you should be the rapper. And then they go, yo, this is fucking kind of sick. I love this kind of thing, So I don't think they're idol rappers. But then that wouldn't make sense to the people who say idol rappers are the ones who are taught to rap. Because Changbin and Soyeon, who are both in their own right top tier K-pop rappers, break that mold. And the difference that I think I can point out is Changbin and Soyeon both have a passion for the art of rapping. And that's what makes them real rappers who are idols, rather than just K-pop idol rappers. I think that's a huge thing I never really see anyone talk about. Everyone talks about, oh, if you're taught to rap, you're just an idol rapper. But no one talks about the ones, if you have a passion for rap, that's what makes you a rapper. I think that's the way you have to look at it, because there are a bunch of rappers. There are a bunch of rappers who are idols, and they just rap because they're told to. And that's what an idol rapper is. You could think of people like, not to call anyone out because they're not inherently bad, it's just they don't do rap because that's what they enjoy. They do it because that's their job, which is like Sehun of EXO, for example, right? He raps because that's his position in EXO. If he has solos, he want to do rapping, most likely. If he ever leaves EXO or EXO disbands, Sehun's not going to be some famous 40-year-old rapper rapping into his late days, like, Tiger JK from K-Hip-Hop. Like, that's not going to be Sehun because he's an idol rapper. But then you look at someone like Zico where, Block B doesn't make too much music anymore, and Zico's still out here making actual raps, new songs, working with K-hip-hop idols, because he has a passion for this, and that's what makes him a real rapper. Him, Robbie, RM, Yoongi, and in the future, I could see Han Ji-sung of Stray Kids, Changbin of Stray Kids, Soyeon of Idol, Juhan of Monsta X. You could even see he was a real rapper before he even joined Monsta X, because he was going for that shit from No Mercy when they were making Monsta X. But that's besides the point. Real rappers have a passion for rapping, and specifically in Korea, whether you're taught to rap and that's where you find it, or because you grew up with it and you were like listening to it on SoundCloud and you were an underground rapper, real rappers have a passion for the art of rapping and want to develop their sound. They want to have hip-hop solos. They want to make music on their own that has rap to show off their skills and show off their love for the genre. Idol rappers are doing it because it's their job, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're getting paid. You can be a good idol rapper and not be a real rapper. You can be a bad real You can be a bad real rapper and not be an idol rapper. But you can also be a real rapper who's also an idol. And I think that's the distinction that we need to make and kind of close this case on what's the difference between the two. There is a difference, and I think that the difference between them is the personal passion you see in it. The idols that actually go out of their way to develop their rapping skill and become better at it, they are the ones that are the real rappers. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed this little rant discussion video. I was kind of wanted to pass my thoughts along to you and finally put a end to this kind of debate that I see people having like literally everywhere. What's the difference between a real rapper and an idol rapper? Who is who? So yeah, and then you can kind of put which rappers based on, do they have a passion for rapping? Do they have solos where they chose to do hip-hop rapping? Do they choose to develop their craft on the side? Do they make SoundCloud stuff for free just for the fun of it? Do they cover other artists' raps for fun? That's the type of question we need to be asking. And if they do, they are real rappers who are also idols, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. That's my conclusion. And hopefully I will see you all in the stream, and I'll see you all there. Thank you all for watching again. Bye.